What's going on, lords and ladies? Thanks for stopping by today. Welcome to the channel. I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and this is lucky episode 13 of Dutch's Legacy, my CK3 campaign as Dutch Van Der Linde. I want to discuss what I'm going to do today. It's going to be kind of mean and kind of intense, but you'll understand my rationale once I kind of just explain it to you for a second. It's going to take a minute. That's it. I promise, and then we'll start playing. Alright, so what I want to do today, this might not make sense, but it's gonna work for us. It'll work out really well. I want to kill Dutch. I want to get him killed. There are some things boosting his health right now. Even though he's infirm, he still refuses to ail, or his health refuses to go any lower. And it's because of a few things. It's because I'm so traveled. I'm getting a health boost from my traveler trait. I'm getting a health boost from my pavilion, my amazing tent. And there's no way I can do anything about that. I can't downgrade my tent to get rid of that. So he's kind of stuck with that. And I did get Iron Constitution, which gives me a disease resistance. So I'm very unlikely to get sick. Because that would be nice. If I'm sick, I can just ignore treatment and then just try to get ourselves killed that way, but I do have another option at my disposal. It's the stress level. I'm gonna stress Dutch out. I'm gonna stress him to death. I'm gonna give him a nice parting. I discovered last episode that one of these counties in Sri Lanka is called Tahiti, and that's how I'm pronouncing it, Tahiti. This is where I'm gonna die. So we're gonna make sure Dutch dies in... There's no Tahiti, but there's a Tahiti. So we'll come over here, and I'll stress out enough here so he can die here. And then once we die here and we take control of our son... Oh yeah, since I'm going to be stressing out, since I'm going to die that way, I'm going to waste no time in designating my youngest son my heir. I'm doing it now, because the Know Thyself perk is not going to be useful to us. I'm stressing out on my command. I'm not waiting for the game to tell me that I'm dying anymore. So I'm designating my youngest son right now. And whenever we get stressful events, I'll take the options that increase stress. And then theoretically, if we just increase the stress level too much, Dutch will die. We'll take control of our son, ideally before he turns 20, because that's when we started the campaign. We started as a 20-year-old, and this kid has so much more going for him as a 16-year-old than we did as a 20-year-old starting the campaign. So we are way better off. Like, sure, our skills are better, but that's because we have all of our perks and stuff. This son will improve. He will be much more impressive than his dad. He has 2 congenital traits instead of just the one that we have. And I want to take control of him quickly so I can manage his secret. I don't want him getting secrets while I'm not in control with him. And I want to be able to manage his stress, because he is ambitious, and that increases their stress gain. So if I take control of him quickly, I can manage all that, and we'll be taking control of a nice young Dutch Jr., and we'll have so much time with him. So I want to accelerate our death. This is, like, I wanted to stick to the roleplay as much as I can. Like, do I want this to be how Dutch ends his life? Of course not. But I want to give him something. I want him to give him his death in Petey. It's probably not pronounced that way, but that's how I'm choosing it to pronounce it. So we're going to keep kind of doing circuits around India, building up our stress, and then once we're at the threshold, or once I think all we need to do is do one more thing, we'll head down here, and then we'll just hunker down. I'm building something here. We'll do a couple contracts and keep saving up money and stuff. That's fine. I don't need prestige anymore, because there's no point increasing my level of fame. We're gonna die soon. But we will focus on money, because the money passes over to your heirs. Prestige and piety and stuff, they don't. There was a contract where we're headed. It's this one, this 2-star, intrigue contract. I'm gonna do that one. And my wife just died. But this is my second wife, and that's actually nice. This is our first bit of stress. I don't want you guys to stress out. I just want to stress out. Oh, by the way, one of my commenters wanted me to, while I was in India, to hire men-at-arms of war elephants. They do exist. Some of these mercenary bands have war elephants in them, but I can't hire them as men-at-arms. I guess maybe as we're traveling around India, I'll keep checking, but I don't think I have the option to hire a war elephants as a men-at-arms regiment. Slow down a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna remarry. It's actually probably good that I just lost my wife, because we're gonna follow her. What? Why did we just come back? Do I have to redo this? Counselor left court. Okay. Alright, fine. While I'm in the tavern, let's look for some Justicar contracts. I want to find wives for my sons. Still nothing. Just gonna wait a few days, and now it's gone. Alright, so the contract just disappeared. I wonder if the guy died or something. My culture just got a new innovation? That's the first time we've seen this. It's about time the Dutch got their act together. We have plenary assemblies now, can build fortified tribal forts, can enact the limited crown authority law. This doesn't pertain to us at all, but I'm glad that the Dutch are at least innovating. As soon as we take control, once we get back to Europe and we start getting land over here in Holland, we can do something about this. And the Van Der Lindes will be in control of the Dutch culture. Alright, so I can't do that contract. I must have just missed it. We didn't get lucky there. Let's keep moving. Let's head down south again. Hopefully we come across some stressful events on our journey. My daughter and my son-in-law just had another daughter. Their first child was hideous. Let's see what this daughter got. No negative traits at all. No positive ones, but no negative ones. Their first daughter is already named after their mom, so the second daughter, as long as it rolls off the tongue well. Rachel Van Der Linde. I guess Judith is fine. Come on, give me some variety here. Give me some... Like, we've seen Sophie like 10 times. Come on. Well, Anna was fine. Come on, Paradox. I think you can think of more than 6 names. My wife was filling a role in my camp, and she emptied the armorer position. Devin is jobless, and she's pretty good. Let's do that. Alright, so every time we visit a new place, just to save ourselves time, I'm gonna stop, like, looking for recruits and stuff. We'll still listen to stories, because that's nice. But I'll stop looking for recruits. The only thing I'm concerned with are these contracts that the game refuses to give me. We'll come further south. This is Mary Beth's daughter, Mary Beth, and my daughter are getting along. Good for them. As we walk down the halls of the manor in this place, as we walk around down the halls of the manor in this place, this woman turns to me. They say this part of the estate is haunted, my lord. I hesitantly look around. The hall is a bit darker than I would have expected. Candles flickering at their posts. When we stop at the old dining hall, this lady turns to me again, but this time with a grin. Would you like a tour of the haunted manor? As long as it doesn't boost my health, sure, why not? We're walking down the dark hallway. Walking down a dark and deserted hallway. Really? It looks like we're outside. The few furnishings we come across are all covered up with sheets, adding to the ghostly atmosphere. Was that a rat? I hurried to catch up to my entourage. This lady turns to face us, squinting as she uttered the words, and through here, my lords and ladies. Let's stick to the route. As we walk through an arch into the next room, a large shape suddenly comes swinging down at us. The entire group jumps and yelps. As I look up, the dark figure appears to be a skeleton wrapped in a dark sheet. I frown as this woman laughs and grins at us. You should have known. You should have seen the look on y'all's faces, really? She's using Southern American colloquial contractions in India? Interesting. My lord and ladies, my follower Karen is visibly agitated and approaches... yes! Stress me out, please. Excellent. Oop, there was a woman that might be beautiful. Alright, we have a chance to find a pretty lady. Uh-oh, she's sickly looking. She's fecund. That is a congenital trait. She is young. She's just super skinny and her cheekbones are, like, ridiculous. She's a skeleton. She's malnourished. Well, that'll change if I get her to join us. Her personality isn't awful and her skills aren't awful either. And this is so funny. She's gluttonous and she's malnourished. Make up your mind. Alright, let's check her out. I do have sons that need wives, so... My eldest son does have the handsome trait, and he needs a wife. He's 26, and she's 25, so they're similar in age. Hey, this might work out. I already got my other son married, so Arthur is... okay. And then that would leave my youngest son, Dutch, but he doesn't need to get married for a while. He's still a young man. Let's get my mustachioed son married. She's bringing a new congenital trait to the table. Her skills aren't that bad. I actually kind of like her. Her education is garbage, but... Alright, we got lucky here. I'm going to spend the gold. I'm not going to risk her saying no. We're going to spend the gold. Alright, we found our son a new wife. And here he is. Hope he's happy. He's still a virgin, man. We gotta pop this guy's cherry. But his wife needs to convert first. And I need to rename her somehow. Oh, not somehow. We just need to rename her something. And we need to fatten her up. Alright, 100%. Atta girl. I'm liking her already. She's starting off strong. Okay, we'll arrange a marriage between her and my son. So that's 2 traits. And with his fertility from his handsome, and with her fertility from her fecund, they are going to be shooting out children like crazy. Excellent. I like it. We have to do a patrilineal marriage, so their children are Dutch. Their chance of children is high? Well, yeah, no shit. It better be. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I think all my jobs are full. Yeah. Alright, I'm happy for you, son. Congratulations. So we're making use of our life. I'm not completely useless as we attempt to get ourselves killed here. I'm still accomplishing things. I should probably get all my children married off before I die. That way it's up to me. Well, actually, no. My youngest son will become the new ruler, so I'll still have a say in my other children's marriages and stuff. So that's fine. Criminal contracts, transport, diplomacy. Come on, game. You know what? I'll take a look at the criminal ones. Maybe there's a heist around here. Mug wealthy citizenry. Rohan? Oh, I didn't see the A because it was blocked up. I thought this county was Rohan. I was actually watching Lord of the Rings today on my phone. I'm watching the Two Towers Extended Edition. And the Two Towers is basically takes place in Rohan, the whole movie. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. I get distracted easily. We're heading down here. Why? Oh yeah, we're doing the contract. I'm not moving my camp. I just want to accept the contract. 416 gold. Let's keep saving up for our son. We need to leave our son a nice inheritance. Uh-oh, my youngest son is involved in this. We better not get caught. I'm changing this. And I need to make sure my son's not my knight. I think I did that. Yeah, I did. I forbid him from being a knight. My other son could be a knight, though. But he's not allowed. I don't want to risk him. If we get caught or something, that would be awful. My good companion, Dutch, has been off with me the last few days, each night avoiding my invitation to dine. Today he catches me alone in my tent. Dutch, I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this as your friend. Your foul temper and constant outbursts, it puts you in bad stead. Surely you must see, it does a boss no good to behave this way. I appreciate what my son is trying to do, like, genuinely. He's trying to be a good son, but he doesn't know what I've got planned for myself. Do I have the... I don't have the option to commit suicide. I gain critical stress. As long as he's not negatively affected, this is all me. You're right, Dutch. Wow, telling him is right for some reason stresses me out. Alright, whatever. It's okay. Why must I always do everything myself? How can I be expected to manage the affairs of the Van Der Linde gang when one half of my camp is incapable of following my orders, and the other doesn't even understand them? Whatever. Alright, so we're stressing out. Which is what I want. Who else is single? One of my daughters, two of my daughters. My daughter's pregnant again. Wow, they're wasting no time. So two of my sons, except this one. So my sons are taken care of. It's just my two daughters. I should really try to get them married before I die. We failed. Good thing I didn't bring my son. Nothing happened, though. Nobody got captured. We just failed. Alright, we're failing in our old age. Now, one of these buildings, if I upgrade it, improves stress loss. So we just won't touch that. But we will get a new mini upgrade for this. I can get a new officer, the Chief Forager. The Chief Forager is tasked with supplementing the camp's provisions. They are responsible for organizing parties to gather fare from the local area. Two different buildings give me stuff, but this one gives me some income passively. Unlocks extra options for the camp revelry. I haven't done any murder schemes. Let's do that. Mobile brewers. Another daughter, a third one. Let's give her a good Dutch name. Catherine. Am I spelling Catherine right? I should know. It's my mom's name. You know what? Katerina. I probably shouldn't really pay attention to, like, all... Like, I shouldn't bother myself with naming everybody. Maybe I'll skip that in the future. Like, I don't care, honestly. I become a witch. I do want the stress, but at the result, at the, I have this option because I'm deceitful. This guy joins my camp. I think I might have found a husband for one of my daughters. He's homosexual, so the odds of them having children is reduced. But this is the daughter that had bastard children, and she's the eldest one that's still not married. And her quick trait and his intelligence trait would really combine well. They're both gluttonous, and gluttonous characters get along with one another, so maybe they are destined to be together. He's got to convert too. Alright, I'm going to gain the secret witch. I spend some prestige, I pay some money. This guy joins my camp, he becomes my friend. I was a little worried that I was going to convert or something, but I'm not. Okay, we're stressing out. Alright, I might have done the last marriage. We're gonna head back to Tahiti because we're on the brink here. We have a severe health penalty, even though the game still says we're feeling fine, which is ridiculous. Okay. We have to get our affairs in order. I forgot to rename this lady. Let's give her a Dutch name. Oh no, that's not an option. Helen? I like that. It's a pretty name. For a second, I thought he had one arm. Okay, now that you converted, you're allowed to marry my daughter. Matrilineally. And absolutely, daughter, you're not gonna walk around. Wow, she's got some muscles on her. You're not gonna walk around in that. You're gonna put some clothes on. Okay, let's head back to Tahiti. Somebody's trying to murder my son, John. And it's my youngest son, Dutch, that found out about it. I'm currently already on redouble guards. I did this. Between the episodes, I turned this on because it increases my stress gain, which is what I'm trying to do. But now it's going to serve another purpose. It's going to protect my other son from getting murdered. Now I just need to kind of hope that a stressful event happens. I'm trying to think of things to do that'll increase my stress. Unless we just sit here and wait for some kind of stressful event to roll along. The game is being nice to me and throwing characters at me that... He's got 16 prowess, which is not bad. And he's got the quick trait. See, now the game is just throwing characters at me that have congenital traits. Can you guys think of a time where this ever happened? Where the game was just throwing people with, like, intelligence traits in particular? I'm noticing a lot of these. I'm used to the, like, the beauty traits. Us constantly getting those. Oh yeah, I almost did a stress relieving thing. I might take him, guys, honestly. That's every one of my children married except my heir. I don't see why not. His skills aren't great, but... He's only meant for one purpose, to be a soldier, or be a knight. Alright, so things are kind of going alright. Don't make me lock you up. Alright, he converted. Alright, you two. Produce amazing grandchildren. Now that they're all going to be producing children, the kids are just going to be coming in like crazy. We're going to have so many kids to manage. But that's okay, because once we head back to Europe and we get ourselves situated, I'll have grandchildren and great-grandchildren and just extended family members that are going to make up the fresh nobility of Holland when we get over here. Because I'm going to try to claim myself a county here, and then we'll grow from there, and then we're going to try to create Frisia. But my family, as long as they are raised well and they get good congenital traits, they'll make really, really good vassals and stuff, you know? I might be thinking a little far ahead, but that's kind of what you have to do in this game. You got to think of a few decades in advance. Grave news has reached me. It's been discovered that my follower Bill is scheming against my son, and you are losing that beard immediately. You can have the beard, it just has to be tame. It has to be styled, you know? If you're gonna have the facial hair, you better do it right. Don't just... And I'm sorry for anybody who has facial hair. I'm not trying to insult. I have facial hair, but, you know. Like, keep it tame. Alright, so what am I going to do about this kid? This 16-year-old kid, who's the son of Bill and Karen, It's the only son of Bill and Karen. He tried to murder my son. Now, if I want to stick to the roleplay, you know what the rules are when it comes to the gang. If there's a betrayal and the gang members start killing each other, that way lies chaos. So I have to punish him. I'm throwing him in prison. And I'm going to leave him in here until my son takes the throne, and then my son can decide what he wants to do with him. I'm passing the buck to my son. Hey, that's a nice little trinket. I don't think... It is a trinket, it's not regalia, even though the picture told us it was regalia. It's a trinket. Have I filled up all my sons? Yeah, I have. He'll probably replace this architect drawing with the new one if I give it to him. Nope, he replaced something else. He replaced the healing water. Alright, these cows humping is ridiculous. They are so loud. Alright, come on, give me a stressful event. It's kind of a shame, now that I have this perk, it unlocks a new activity, going on hikes, but that relieves stress. And so we're not doing that. We don't want to upgrade that for the stress loss thing. We'll wait till our son takes over to start upgrading that building again. I want to get ample steeds. This gives me a new position, the head groom. And it increases travel speed, so this will help my son when he takes over. Is there anybody that's jobless that would be good? Yeah, Sadie Adler. Karen's about to die. She's ailing. So we'll give it to Sadie. I should have made her my chief forager before I gathered those provisions. My daughter just had twins. One of them is intelligent. They're both intelligent. They didn't waste any time, even though he's homosexual. They didn't waste any time. I need to rename him. I forgot to do that. Okay, so we'll give the dad a new name. First. Let's give him a good Catholic name. I'll go with Sebastian. And then that makes it easy for the son. He'll be Sebastian. And you know what? I do like Elizabeth, but... and they already have a Molly. So Elizabeth is fine. And they have to raise those kids. I've neglected to give some of these children guardians. Let's let Mom raise the son. I wish this window was freaking bigger so I can see the longer list so I don't have to keep freaking scrolling. Like, I can't expand this at all. There's probably a mod or something. He's already Dutch, so alright, there we go. This girl is my ward, so let's influence her personality. And Dad can raise this daughter. How do I teach these kids? Gotta focus on the kids. We need to get all of our affairs in order before I go. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm thinking of everything. Now we're stress level 3. I just got an achievement, reached the highest possible stress level. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. I approach my granddaughter Molly with the question, do you like being a child? No, she wrinkles her nose. Adults treat me like a hound. They always tell me what to do. Prove their folly to them. Show eagerness. Strive to be more than you are. Unless you want to be contempted like a child, even as your body withers with age. No, there's too much to be done, replies Molly. Just wait. All will look upon. Will look to my leadership one day. Everything is wrong. The tent is wrong, the ground is wrong, even the air itself is wrong. Why is it all wrong? Who has done this? Who has made everything wrong? We're not going to kill our heir. He's got nothing to do with this. Alright, we're going to relieve some of our stress, but we're going to become a lunatic, which is a minor health penalty. And Dutch did kind of go crazy at the end. How we feeling? Still feeling fine, which is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to travel again. Let me take a look for... Yeah, I still have no new options for men-at-arms, so I can't find war elephants. I think there's something I'm missing. There's something that I'm not understanding as to why I can't get those. Come on, Javier, put a shirt on. Why do I have to keep clothing these people? There you go. I lose some stress, which I don't want to do. I don't necessarily want to get a secret. Fine, I'll take the stress relief. It didn't bring me down below stress level 2, though. I'll give Dutch this. You know, he's clinging to life. He's doing a good job, and he's fighting me now. We might as well keep making money. I thought I was going to get him killed in Tahiti, but he refused to die. This is a legal contract, so my son can be here. Maybe he'll learn a thing or two. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Call, my granddaughter Molly runs up to me. Master Dutch, they just started swinging at one another. Alright, so we have to break up a fight. Another daughter? Oh no, this is their first child. A pretty daughter. You know what? We haven't... Oh, no, this is his name. Alright, we're running out of gang members. Do I keep naming gang... Like, I wouldn't mind another Hosea. It's been a while since we had Hosea. And I want to kind of name him... He's not Hosea, but we're going to name him in honor of Hosea. So, I'm doing Hosea. Somebody's still trying to murder my eldest son. Now Bill. It was both Bill and his son. Father and son. Did I just not lock him up? Did I skip that by accident? Oh, no. We learned that... I'm locking him up. Even though he's a half-decent knight. I don't care. We're locking him up with his son. We can challenge him to a duel and enforce the punishment if you win. I don't want to challenge him to a duel. I just want to throw him in prison. So now father and son are both in prison together. And that's where they're going to stay. You don't try to kill my son to get away with it. That's just not how things work here. Now somebody's trying to kill Charles Smith. It's a good thing I have this active. Arthur is trying to kill Charles. I'm gonna play favorites, and I'm not gonna accuse my son. I'm gonna leave him alone. I know I'm being hypocritical. I'm just playing favorites here. Oh, he died. Bill's dead. Died in prison. Narrow-minded, we get the nickname. I'm kind of hoping we fail and get stressed. Yes, we failed. This feels so weird, like trying to stress myself out and stuff. I can't believe it. Charles is practicing his old religion in secret. I'm gonna blackmail him. Or maybe I'll just leave him alone. I said previously that as long as he publicly says that he's Catholic, whatever he believes in secret or behind closed doors, that's fine. There's no criminal contracts around here. All my sons are married, so I don't have to look for rescue fair subjects anymore. Let's do criminal ones. Let's just end our lives in a blaze of glory doing criminal contracts. There's a heist here. It's only a 1 star, but I like heists. They've proven to be the most valuable criminal contracts. Son, you're not allowed to come. All the really good people would be... They already have jobs. My son is my second already. Alright, so we'll give it to Jose. Give him... Actually, I should double check his personality. He's a bodyguard, and that's a that's a dangerous position. He's not vindictive or deceitful or anything, so I trust him. Let's give my son a job. My criminal, murderous son. Let's give him a job. Alright, so we have quite a few jobs in the camp now, and every one of them is filled with somebody that's average or above aptitude at all of our jobs. There's nobody that's bad at their job. Alright, let's take a little bit more. Just keep stressing out. Alright, we've got enough. Alright, how's our health now? Severe penalty. You're already at maximum stress level. At 400, you suffer a mental breakdown and lose stress. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're finally ailing. Okay, let's get down to... let's get down to Tahiti. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Dutch. I made a promise to you. We're finally ailing. It took so much to get to this point, though. Oh my god, my daughter just killed Mary Beth, the mom. She didn't kill the other... She didn't kill the new Mary Beth Jr. She killed Senior. Sean died too, and I didn't realize that. Okay. I'm not gonna punish my daughter. She's producing children for me. So we won't do anything. We'll just study her technique and... move on. I guess no harm, no foul. Mary Beth didn't have a job. Oh, no. She was my caravan master, I guess. Alright, now my daughter is my new caravan master. So, Bill Williamson Jr.'s, like, waiting for me to die. He's like, alright, come on, old man, die. So your son can make the decision on what to do with me. And I think I'm going to show him mercy as my heir. We'll be merciful to him, and we'll get a hook on him, and he'll be a loyal follower from now on. He's actually really young. He's only 19 years old. Him and my current son, or my current heir, they're like the same age. So he will have a lot of leverage on this guy, and maybe we can keep him around. He is terrified of me. Oh, no, but he's terrified of my Dutch right now. All of these terrified and intimidated things are going to go away. But I think this son is going to have better opinions with people because of his diplomacy. So his dad ruled through fear. My son can rule through love, I guess. Can I try to get one more criminal contract done? Oh my goodness. Oh, she's 34, but yeah, that's really nice. Oh no, there's a 2-star down here. A heist? Yes! A 2-star heist. Let's do it. We need to make as much money as we can so we can just basically get to Europe much faster, because I don't have to make as many frequent stops. We could just hit all of the locations we want to get all of our lifestyle experience, like all the special locations, but we won't stop off and do as many contracts along the way, you know? So the return trip is going to be so much faster. Look at that. There's 1,200 possible in increments of 100. Absolutely. Let's try. If I take the stressing out option, it's 100% works, but I just keep stressing out, which is not a problem. I can get every single penny that I want. We're getting all 1,000 of it. We're ending our life with our most successful robbery. That actually kind of seems cheesy. Oh my god, we have almost 4,000 gold now. Oh my god, that is awesome. Get back to Tahiti. I lose a level of fame? I don't want to do that. I'll reduce one of my skills. That's fine. Wow, that's so cheesy. So for anybody who's watching, if you want to have a successful heist and you don't care about stressing out, you can get the whole heist done 100%. Alright, Dutch. Do what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna keep the game on speed 5. Oh, I can attempt suicide, but let's not do that. Let's not end Dutch's life like that. Let's... Somebody's trying to kill Sadie Adler. What else is new? Everybody's trying to kill everybody. Arthur Morgan, the dwarf, son of Arthur Morgan and Mary Linton. He's chasing after this girl who's disloyal. No. I respect you too much. But this might be the only chance he has at finding a woman. You know? Because he's... Attraction opinion -20, and she kind of does like him. There's a 99% chance that she's willing to run away with him, you know? No, not my problem. I'm sorry, Arthur. Oh, one of my artifacts was destroyed. I'm letting things decay. Whoops. We need to protect Mary's bra. Oh, I forgot to rename her. My son's wife just died. How? She died in childbirth. Now I kind of wish I brought that late. Ah. Where did we see that? No, this is the disloyal woman that we were talking about. No. I have to find a new wife for my son. My daughter's trying to kill Charles Smith. There's no more schemes going on, but we're going to keep this active just for the stress gain. We still haven't gotten the Know Thyself warning. Okay, let's try to find another wife for my son. I tried to die in Tahiti, but it's just not happening. Maybe once we get the Know Thyself warning, we'll head back there. Hey, this guy's a Gaelic guy. What is he doing in India? A fellow European? An Irishman? He wants to be my stooge. Do I have any single ladies? Yeah, Mary Beth Jr., she's 23, but this guy's 44. And he doesn't have any congenital traits or anything, but I guess he's okay. Mary Linton is single, and they're similar in age, so let's get Mary Linton a husband. We're bringing another European in. It's been a while. And we do need a stooge. Gain myself a rival. How's Bill Jr. doing? He's still feeling fine. Since he's Irish, we lost our old Sean. And that's a horrible house name. That's much better. Let's try to get him to convert first. He refused, so that means we can lock him up and force him that way. Starts holding a grudge. Well, relax. You're about to marry a lady. Interesting hat choice. I don't know. I don't think you should wear that. It's fine. Let go of that. Put the hat down for a second. Prisoners will be less likely to escape. We haven't had issues with that. I'll just skip the upgrade building. We'll just upgrade the main building. Alright, guys. We are over an hour. I thought I would be able to get him killed by now. Scheme at camp. Oh, this lady is no longer malnourished. Somebody's trying to murder my daughter-in-law. This needs to stop. All these murder schemes. Everybody's trying to murder everybody. Can't we all get along? Everybody's sensing my impending doom. So they're just trying to get... Did I kill the guy? A 3-star murder? We haven't done... I don't think we've done a murder before. Look at that. Our thief level is 5. We're at wanted level 5. General opinion minus 10. I didn't realize that. So, at least you guys can't say that Dutch didn't get a 5-star wanted level in at least something. You know, I might just keep it that way. Whatever. There's no problem. Let's murder some people. Let's moida. And I think after I do this contract, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I don't want to keep playing just for playing's sake, because I feel like he's going to cling to life. Because I want him to die, he's going to cling to life. And we haven't gotten the Know Thyself warning yet, so... And once we get that, we still have to wait another year, so let's just get this contract done, and then next episode, we'll take over as our son. He's 23. It's not bad. Just killed this guy, we poisoned him. I should have read the events. I'm sorry, guys. We're not stressing out as much, so I'm feeling better. Come on, just go where I told you to go. Thank you. Get out of my way, you naked lady. Devon, the wife of Charles Smith, was trying to kill Helen. But hopefully the scheme is over now. Oh no, she just discovered an agent. She's an agent in the, A noble person just wrote me a letter congratulating me on something. I should have accepted it, but I wanted the prestige. Alright, so the murder's still going on. Devon was just an agent. Two children need guardians. I can take care of that between the episodes. Alright, let's just get to where we're going. Stop interrupting my travels. Let me stress out in peace. Dude, look at all these events. I can't even get here. Alright, take the food, kid, and leave me alone. And now we're greeted by another 3-star criminal contract. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Failing 2 or more challenges at any point fails the contract. Oh, we have to do like a circuit around. Oh my god, it's all these naked ladies. Get out of my face. The itty bitty titty committee. Onwards. Is this guy a giant? It's not letting me click him. No guts, no glory. On to the next location. This is another giant. Or is it just a perspective thing? We're just robbing giants. We're probably pissing off the worst people to piss off. The giants that can kick our ass. See? They're all giants. We're robbing giants. This is a giant robbing spree. I can tell this guy's a giant because of his ridiculously abnormal jaw and chin. Yeah, we're just robbing giants, guys. This is really funny. This is a hell of a way to end the episode. Alright, guys. We're at stress level 2. We are alien. We're poor. We're sick. Still haven't gotten the know thyself warning, but whatever. We're in Tahiti. This is where we're ending it. A lot of craziness going on in today's episode, guys. Murder, secrets, murder schemes going on. And we made so much money. So on one hand, during this episode, we've been taking care of kids and managing children and converting people, bringing in new companions and followers, getting children married off. Like, we are so busy right now, all at the same time, trying to kill ourselves. It's just funny because, like, we're trying to get ourselves killed, but we're accomplishing so much in the amount of time that we have left. Of course, we're ending at 69 years old. We're ending the episode at 69. Anyway, guys, I had so much fun with this one. Really successful episode in so many different ways. If you enjoyed this one as much as I did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Hey, tell me how much fun you had in this one, because this one was honestly really crazy. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Episode 14 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.